Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 136 of Better Than Wolves with TKush35. I'm coming back basically right after filming episode 135, but I did go ahead and fill up my little machine here with a whole bunch of cobble, so pretty quickly here I'm going to have a decent stack of stone. But to start today's episode, I want to go over the changes in the update that I missed over the weekend, and by missed I mean I was just a little bit slow on. So this is version 4.B00000001B. Isn't that a mouthful? But either way, here we go through the changelog. First of all, he added hardcore trim. This means that shears are now required in order to harvest the top of hemp plants without also killing the bottom. Non-player harvesting, such as pistons, blocks, etc., isn't affected by this, so as not to interfere with existing builds. So, for example, I need to first... Wired had said that he updated the textures of the top of the hemp to show that that's the only place you get seeds. But maybe I need to... Oh, right. My humble apologies. I need to actually load the newer texture pack, which should be... Oh, that's right. I didn't load it. One moment. Just got to go into my downloads folder because I got it all ready and then totally forgot to put it in this folder. So now, do I see that right away? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's load that. And now this should change, right? Hey, there's some seeds. Perfect. So now that's... I used the shears to get it. And where are my seeds? Did I need to right-click it? No, right-click doesn't work. Now required to harvest the top. Non-player harvesting isn't affected. Well, I'll continue on. Added straw as a new item. It's harvested from the bottom block of mature wheat. Bottom block of mature wheat. So this is the wheat that I replanted an episode or so ago. Now using shears gives straw. And that's harvested from the bottom block of mature wheat. So that was mature wheat, and that was the bottom block. Is there a top? Is there a top block? Do I right-click? I still can't figure out how you're supposed to harvest this. Right-clicking doesn't seem to do anything, and this looks mature to me. Like, that's what it previously looked like, right? Oh, no, there's two different levels of this maturity. I'm going to try this one quick, and I'm going to aim this way. Yeah, that just gave me nothing. So was that not mature enough? Do I right-click? Still haven't figured that one out yet. Now, I should have gotten seeds from this, but I'm not getting seeds, right? Because a couple steps later, it changed hemp to only drop seeds when the top of the plant is harvested, not the bottom. The texture has also been changed to reflect this. So, unfortunately, I don't have any more seeds to test that with. So, I'll have to come back personally later, maybe later this episode. Added the ability for players to enchant hose, which is pretty exciting, because now we can make hose last longer. Let's see. Next up, changed Enderman to not be able to teleport onto block types that mobs can't spawn. For example, wood. Light levels still do not affect this, however. Changed the iron, gold, and diamond hoe recipes to consist of 3 shafts in a vertical line with a single ingot to the top or side. Top/side. Instead of the 2 ingots it previously required to better balance it relative to other tools. So, do I have some shafts? Yes, I have some shafts in my inventory, and then it's not really going to be relevant for what I'm doing because I have a diamond hoe, but 3 and then there. So that's the iron hoe. Okay, rather than the 2 ingots right there. That's nice. But yeah, I've got this hoe already, which I'm going to try on the wheat. Changed the brick oven to allow the player to add any size fuel, logs, etc. when it is the last visible stage of burning down to make it a little more user-friendly. Changed a number of mobs and animals to set fire to other entities that they attack while on fire, similar to how zombies worked previously. Lovely. Changed a few things about how entities are unloaded to hopefully reduce the occurrences of players becoming invisible to each other. Reduced the time it takes to weave wicker, as it was rather excessive when making hampers. Refactored how tool enchantability works internally to clean up the related code a bit. Fixed burning wolves and players dropping cooked instead of burned meat. Fixed a problem where reeds could no longer be placed on blocks diagonal to water. Ooh. So that was over here. Ta-da! Sweet. Removed the recipe for grass planters as they opened up a number of exploits with regards to feeding animals, and they no longer really had an intended purpose within the mod. Such planters already within your world are unaffected, but new ones may no longer be created. I just want to poke around with this hoe. See, that looked like it broke part of it, and then it didn't. Weird. I'm going to need to get myself some more seeds. Might have to go fetch them from the other base. But that brings us up to date with this change log. So then I am going to cut here really quick while I get organized, and then we'll get started on the rest of the content for the episode. Quick side note on texture pack before continuing today's adventure. Wired reached out to me last night. This has actually been a day between now and the start of the episode. And he told me that he had an update for the texture pack. And so, as you can see, some of these wheat, that it was a little less clear whether or not they were ready to be harvested, which they weren't. It's now definitely clear. So, now I know that I just need to wait longer. Excellent. And now, on to more exciting things. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and try to get some saws set up. Because if we're going to want another mob trap, which we do, then we're going to need lots of vines once again. And to that end, I'm going to need another hopper, and then just whatever sort of gearboxes and whatnot that I have going on here. And let's check to see what sort of wood I have. There's that, and 2 gears, perfect. So let's make that hopper. Alright, cool. So then I'm just going to need a water source. Oh, I'll also need some vines. So let's run out here quick over to the jungle where there's a bunch of random vines. At minimum I need 7 because I have 7 saws, and I'll probably eventually borrow those saws when I get working on mob trap eventually, which will likely be just right there, really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Okay, so heading back here, probably just gonna grab a water source from this area. Depending on where I end up putting this underground, I'll probably... So I currently have a water source running to my kiln because for some reason, somehow it doesn't knock pottery, so I just used that for a couple pottery bits. Which means if I extend it a little bit further, I'll have access to this water source. So I'm going to go clear out that room, and then I'll be back. A little bit of room cleared out. Probably need a little bit more than this, but this will do for now. And I'm thinking that I just bring the power this way to... Do I really need to go much farther than that? I don't think so. So let's build that up and hope that I can reach through... Actually, what I can do, set it there, get that there, and then get the power coming from here. Excellent. And just plug that back up, and I'll have to move this light source because we don't want shenanigans to happen there. And if I want to be able to continue extending it that way, which I don't think I'm going to, remember, because I'm trying to make it so that this is all sort of temporary. So let's see, we'll have a saw here, So just every other. So I'll have enough for, interesting. Let's, okay, so then the saws would be right here, right? Yeah. Oh, they'd be right here, facing here. So let's make it one more wide. And I can fill that back in as necessary. And I'm going to place the saw and then disconnect it so I don't kill myself. Okay, but this is just to get an idea of placement. So then the vines would go here. Yeah, that should be alright. And can I dig one more up? Because I kind of need to. I can. Excellent. Okay, so then we just need a water source. Ideally, at that level. Which should be quite easy. Let's shed some temporary light on the subject. Somewhere there might be water. Found it. Do I have some wood? I will get some. Mostly because I don't want mobs to be able to just come on in through that hole. I don't think they'd be able to, but sort of a just in case precaution. Alright. So they might get trapped right there, but that should be all. Okay, so there's the water path. And so this doesn't need to be here, but this does. Okay. So if I want to not have it be danger zone, those gearboxes should be okay, right? There's an entire layer. Yeah, I think they should be okay. If not, I'm going to regret my life decisions, and life will just be what it is. I'm not going to bother with alternating these because I don't want to have to deal with trying to do that. So let's just set up some saws. Fill in where we don't need. Okay, so I'm only shy one saw, which means I can use it somewhere else. Which is pretty good to me. I don't think they should be able to spawn on that. No guarantees. We'll see if we hear mob sounds coming from back here at some point in the future. Okay, that one needs its axle. Thank you. Is everybody on? Yeah. Alright. So then, just grab our vines. And then, once I installed a pair, like so, we have our small collection system. Oh, interesting. I can't actually place it on the saw. That's kind of funny. That light source should be okay, and then I'm just going to bury this wall here. And I think that should be fine. Cool. So, vine collection started. It's minimal, but it's something. Okay, so next bit. Trying to think of short-term machines that I want Oh, right. So to briefly cover some other things that I did off camera, you know, you saw me wire this up. I installed a little water system here to just push items into there. I've got a hopper with soul sand in it and a turntable. Nothing too exciting, stuff we've seen before. But I did it, so I wanted to show you. Alright, a whole bunch of loose stones, gravel. Put these machines back. I'm actually thinking I might have to go out and try to find a mine or something, because I don't have a whole lot in the way of redstone for construction, and if I want to start doing any sort of automation, I'm gonna need that. I haven't seen any open mine holes quite yet. Is that a taiga right over there? I also don't want to explore too far in, what was it? I said that direction, which might be a bit difficult. Maybe I need to just gather some animals. That could be this adventure. Ooh, Vine already did a thing. Awesome. Yeah, let's go on an animal hunt. So I'm going to need some fences. Am I going to worry about this yet? I don't think so. But I need one of each. So here's some straw for enticing them. I have arrows. Alright. Oh, I should get some seeds so I can get a chicken. Because I only need one chicken. Hemp seeds are the most renewable at this current point in time. I should do something with all those other planters I have. So let's see. Here's a bit of an open area. Somewhat. Can I just fence as much of this off as I can and put them in it? Depends on what animal it is, right? That's not going to fly. They can just jump right off of that. Gotta go around it. Because I'm pretty sure I do have some I can't think of the word. Stump removers. Jeepers, that took way too long. But I don't quite want to use them up yet. Might be a weird sentiment, considering they're just useful, so I should use them, but that's how I'm currently feeling. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot more fences if I want to encase this whole area, which I'm pretty sure I do, just for I can slam a whole bunch of animals in here sake. I guess I don't care too much about sheep, but I definitely want cows and pigs and a chicken. Yeah, and if I just put them all in this area, this might be enough, especially if I replace this with dirt. So I think I'm going to do this part off camera, since this part is more tedious than exciting. And then I will be back when we start the hunt for animals. Okay, so looking at the textures, it looks like this should be ready to harvest. So if I use a shears, that gives wheat and straw, but no seeds. How do I get the seeds then? To turn wheat into seeds? Oh. Okay, cool. So, and I can harvest just the top. Oh my goodness. That's really cool. I like that. Vegahina. Alright, just gonna plant the rest of that. Okay. Alright, continuing my work. that should about do it for now. I might go ahead and expand it in the future, but hopefully this can maintain 2 cows, 2 pigs, and a chicken. Not going to worry about sheep. So with that, let's go ahead and get out of here, and we'll start exploring that way, since we very specifically want to go find an animal, actually. Though I should check the time, because I definitely don't want to be roaming about during the evening. Set all this wood stuff back. You get this over here, that over there. Get my arrows. Get that, and I'm gonna need the seed and the straw back. Yeah, should be good. Gonna grab an extra shears. And how we doing? Ah, it's raining. Okay. Well, that's just fine and dandy. Oh, right. So I'm gonna grab a regular wheat just in case they aren't enticed by that. And then this should give me a seed, right? Well, it gave me a seed that time. Interesting. So I will be back when it is morning and not raining. It's a new morning with a lack of rain, so away we go. And actually, for safety, I should probably grab my compass and not leave my door open. Alright, but the compass is perfect, because now it's actually useful rather than having to put random markers around. Huzzah! So I'm heading this way because to me it seems like it has the most promise, being a forest and whatnot. So we're just going to go ahead and try to find some aminals. See what we can see and shenanigans like that. Ooh, squid, stay away from me. I don't like you. Ooh. Alright. Mine exploration candidate. Perfect. I should probably not be jumping a whole lot. My food, while not dire, is not unlimited. Of course there's ghasts over here. Several, in fact. That's dangerous. Just gonna put the occasional... I should probably not be worried about wood. Okay, so there's sheep. There's a chicken. Alright, so let's get the chicken. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Yeah, hey little fella. Come here. Let's get you... Let's get you back home. Apparently I already forgot the direction that I came from. Come on. This away. To your new, totally not completely captive home. It's fine. It's open-ish. You're a free-range chicken in the fact that you won't be in a 1x1 hole. Until I can figure out how to do that. Because that'll be glorious. But before I do that, I need some sort of large seed collection, which Vyoki had a good design that he went over. He just showed in a stream for comparison's sake a while back. And I'll need to figure that out myself or look it up. But it'll be grand. Alright, come here, chicken. You're gonna be my first customer. Oh, I brought it to the ground except right there. Pfft. Silly me. Oh yeah, I had a little, with my little extra work time, I expanded it a little bit in that corner. Alright, perfect. Here, have a seed. Alright, cool. Now, on to other things. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the sheep. They're easier to breed, yes. But really, I'm not doing this for breeding purposes. I'm doing this so that I have the animals and I can explore caves without them dying above me. Figured that was a good idea. But I don't... Sheep are pretty populous. I suppose it's worth to get at least one. That way I have at least one. And they're not just all dead. Yeah, okay. Fine, you convinced me. Come here, sheep. Come here, buddy. Do you come after straw? No. Or maybe it did, and I just didn't notice. Might have waited a hair too long. Or not long enough, rather. Come on, sheep buddy. You could be my friend. Sad part is, over in this area, I have next to no way of obtaining rare sheep. Well, by next to no way, I mean, I don't know where any of them are. And any of the ones that I did have marked off before Animageddon, they definitely aren't alive. But bright side, I don't have any wool requirements right now, so having a whole bunch of the different colors doesn't matter. That would just be like world completion sort of thing. With dyes, I can make all the sheep colors, so it doesn't quite matter. I wonder if I should have just kept exploring until I found, 2 of each animal. Whoops. Having 2 doesn't quite matter, except for future breeding purposes, which is relevant because that's why I'm gathering them, so that I can, breed them when the time comes, when I have the resources once again. Because right now it's woefully inadequate. Come on. Just come right in here. Yeah, welcome to your new home. Don't eat too much. Alright, back out again. We still have time, right? Sort of. If I find an animal right away, then it'll be fine. Yeah, I think that is taiga right over there. So I'm at the intersection of 3 biomes. That's pretty cool. One thing I'm not aware of being near right now is swamp. Ooh, more cave system. And even an even better one. Excellent. Or maybe better. It's more open. But that's what I like to see, is some cave systems. So I don't have to just dig down. Granted, digging down is pretty efficient. There must have been a gas fire or a lightning strike over there. I hear some bats. Cave system must be kind of close. So I'm going to check this way to eliminate it as an area that they're in already, instead of just exploring farther. Explore smarter. Okay, so there's the little beach. Alright, not seeing any, so I think for now, was that a ghast up there? Yep. Just kind of hoping that they permanently stay that high up and don't come down. That's my hope. Come here, passive mobs. I need you before it's dark out. And I don't particularly want to... Oh man, more ocean. Oop, here's a pig. My next victim. Come here, you. Come with me, and you'll see a pen that you might not quite fit in. It's fine, don't worry about it. Quiet little piggy, just come to your doom. Actually, it won't be his doom for quite some time. He just might get hungry if I don't have enough space. Well, there's the bat. I'd kill it if I didn't have a pig behind me. Come on. Come, little piggy. So you gotta be careful about lighting animals on fire now. So the, oh god. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running. So remember what I said about hoping that they would stay up there? They didn't, hooray. Might have to. No, it's gonna be nighttime. Man, pigs run so much faster than sheep do. Anyway, gotta be careful about lighting animals on fire. So the cow killing machine that I had back at my first base definitely no longer works. Because it burns the meat, first of all. And then those cows could attack and light me on fire. And that'd be no good. Okay, so it's definitely late enough to not be able to go out again, so I will be back in the daytime. While I was waiting for the night to end, I went ahead and made some more fences, and I'm just going to expand the area. That way, in theory, I shouldn't have to worry about... Hey, calm down, chicken. I'm just breaking the fences that were holding you back. Anyway, in theory, I won't have to worry about feeding nearly as much now. I'm kind of worried about this log, but I think it'll be alright. Again, I just didn't want to use a stump remover, but it should be okay. I'll just put these last fences here, and then I've got this entire backyard. Finding the actual animals might be a little difficult now, but in theory, this should be able to sustain them. If I notice it's having difficulties, I can put more fence posts down, and then have more seeding grass blocks and whatnot. Instead of wasting time, I'm just going to go ahead and start the adventure this way. Again, hoping to find some cows, a pig, a sheep. Not necessarily in that order, or maybe in that amount. Hopefully that ghast is gone now. Oops. A little bit of a glitch there, apparently. Or lag spike. Ah, yeah, there's the ghast. Alright, so I might have to try to fight him. I really do need some better arrows. Looks like he's coming down, which is good. If I can sneak attack him, that'd be cool. Come here, you little jerk. Get out of my forest. Oh, there's two of them. Wonderful. And by wonderful, I mean... Ow, what? Owie. There's that water. There was water. There was water. Alright, try that again. Come on. Well, they were in an... Oh, yes. Gotcha. Okay, come on. Next contestant. Come on, you. Hut. Doesn't even come close to shooting. Come on. Dodging. Oh, ow. Ghasts. Ghasts from squid. Shouldn't even be here. Jerks. Alright, back to trying to find an animal. Okay, there's another sheep. Let's go for multiple animals. Oh, jeepers. Okay, that's fun and exciting. Yep, you saw that? I did too. Where'd he go? I can hear him. Hiding behind this tree. Oh, he's right there. Okay, dear God. That missed. How did that miss? Gotcha. Heck yeah. Alright. There's a pig. So let's grab the pig. Not run him through the fire. Let's grab the sheep. We'll do a 2-for-1. Yeah, come on, you guys. Also, if I have to find wolves again at some point, which will be a pain, but I'll definitely need better food source long before that becomes too much of a problem. Well, food source for them, that is. So that means mob trap plus sugarcane farm, which, grand scheme of things, isn't that difficult, just resource intensive. Oh, yeah, we definitely don't need... Wow, okay. Where did you guys come from? Very good question. I will keep your creeper oysters because I do, in fact, need them for stump removers. Which means I should start a red mushroom farm, so that I can at least make a couple spare ones. Oh, look. A red mushroom. Though I did already bring some with. Hey, sheep, come here. Can't be leaving you behind. I'll get all 3 of them home, and then I'll just slaughter the extra sheep. That being a taiga is actually really promising, because wolves tend to be in there, and that would be stupendous. That is a place that we don't want to go. Let's go this way instead. Oh my goodness gracious. How did I end up going this way? Stupid ravine. Yo, other sheep, come on. Get with the program. Oh. This is going to scare them. Alright, well, while they're scared, might as well clear a better path for them. And I gotta go find them again. Please don't tell me that they fell down there. Well, I didn't want to backtrack, and I consequently lost my animals. Goody. 1 sheep that I don't really need. Where's that creeper? There he is. Oh no, I did need a sheep. But I need the pig more. Well, come here, you little jerk. Maybe we'll find the other guys while we're taking you home. We went from a super awesome haul to this is pitiful. But it's at least a mob that I can use. Need pumpkin pies to breed sheep. So that's what? Eggs, milk, flour, and pumpkin. Might not need milk. Regardless, definitely not something I can do very easily quite yet. Okay, I will be back when I find another group of animals. So it looks like my spawn is much more messed up than anticipated, because the other end of this island, which apparently was partially generated, is just cut off at ocean again. So that means that the taiga is not explorable, and I just might be in the middle of a grand area of nothingness. And if I don't have an easy way of finding animals, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's a sheep, but I need that pig. What was that? Oh, clouds. Now this whole forest is burning down, which is fine. I can, just kill this. I'm just gonna slaughter it anyway. Oh man. I mean, exploration down below will be fine. It'll just be if there's any sort of cave system, it'll cut off. Ugh. There is... I've thought a couple times about restarting. But I've come so far, and I have sunk so much time into this that I just really don't want to. Piggy. But if my biomes are just cut off to this tiny little island place, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to be able to find anything. Like, I'm going to be short. Oop, there's the pig. Okay, let's go get him. we'll at least have one pig. And yeah, it's nighttime. Great. Well, we'll just try to get back as quickly as we can. Come on, piggy. Gotta get back to safety. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I can already hear the zombies. They're gonna come to eat you. Come on, little guy. Run those little chubby legs. Or short legs. Or short and chubby. I don't know. They look kind of chubby. Actually, they look blockish. So there's that. Okay. Made it to more or less safe zone. But as I was saying, finding passive mobs is going to be difficult. Finding a dog in that area is going to be nigh impossible, which means... Oh, I guess there's the hills over that way. Those might be a little bit explorable. Oops, I overshot by a little bit. But anyway, it's going to be difficult, no matter what we say. Like, I either have to explore some jungle, or some mountains, or I have to build a bridge to wherever it is that I'm trying to explore to get the animals back. Not the end of the world, but it's not great. But we at least have breeding pairs of pigs and sheep, which is a great start. And I have one chicken. So, I'm going to pause here for a moment. So I think that will be a good wrapping up point for this episode, at least. I have all animals but cows, and obviously I don't have wolves, but that's another story. But that will do it for this episode. In the next one, probably do a little more exploration to try to find what my limits are in this spawn area. How badly I am messed up. Maybe we'll probably go exploring that way, actually. So, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.